backstage, he is joined by Benoit, Chavo Guerrero, and Dean Malenko, which was pretty awesome. And they were like, "Yeah, Eddie would be so proud. Good on you."
Yeah.
Edge comes in and
Edge
says,
and Lita comes in.
"I hope you're not doing what Benoit did and challenging me for my title by switching brands. And if you do, I'll beat you up because I'm a wrestler. That's what I do."
They just ignore him.
Yeah, and then Ray, Malenko, Benoit, and Chavo have a group hug.
Yeah, they're like, yeah. They just continue like talking to him. Yeah, you did it, man. And it's like, okay, just ignore Edge. The only reason why you're watching was because of Lita, anyways.
Yeah. Cena versus Edge.
Yay!
You take over.
I think out of the last two matches, this should have probably been the main event.
It was still shit.
Yeah, but you had Edge and Lita, and there was more chanting and stuff. The last match is so boring that I'd rather have a Cena match as the main event. But the end of it, obviously, changes it all. But Cena, I didn't know it was going to be Cena at first, but this platform lowers of smoke coming down and
lots and lots of smoke. I thought RVD had lit up a joint.
Oh, him and Tatanka.
Yeah, him and Tatanka lit the peace pipe.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, oh, okay. And he came out and it was like, they were just like, it was one of the most amazing entrances ever. It was rubbish.
Yeah.
It was just like a normal entrance, but he was higher.
Joey Styles says it's a spaceship-like catwalk. It's a fucking metal ramp.
Yeah. It's really unfortunate because he goes across that ramp and then jumps into the ring. I was hoping that he would sprain his ankle or something.
Yeah.
If he doesn't.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
The Monday after New Year's Revolutions, Edge and Lita had a live sex show.
Yeah.
With the bed and Lita's in her underwear.
I think I was watching wrestling at this point, in 2006, but I don't remember seeing that. I think it's something I missed out on, really. I
remember watching it. It was awesome.
Lita's hot.
Cena broke it up, sadly.
Yeah, no, we saw that.
And then he F-U'd Lita.
F-U'd Lita, and I was very sad. I haven't even watched it, but I watched that bit.
But it does give us the Jerry Lawler line in this one, that with Lita out here, there is always a chance of a live sex celebration. He may not be as bad as he was in the 90s, but he is still a pervert.
Yeah, but it's true.
Yeah. This match is actually pretty short as well, and Edge is made to look like a complete
I was
bitch.
thinking when watching it, it's really showing off what Edge can do, but
not very well.
Not the best he can do.
Yeah.
It's like, here's some moves that Edge can do on John Cena.
Yeah. I actually know for a fact that the board or whatever, the championship committee or something like that, whether WWE has, didn't want Edge to be champion.
Why?
They didn't think he was good enough. And it's actually Vince McMahon stood up for him and said he can be champion.
Oh,
and it's actually at New Year's Revolutions, as Edge comes out, you can't hear, but you see Vince say, "Prove him wrong." So it's actually interesting.
That's cool. Well, yeah.
Edge wasn't champion for very long. It was about a month.
It's unfortunate. Edge is a really good
he does an awesome spinning heel kick, takes Cena to the outside.
Yeah, Edge. Oh, he's has Lita's in front of him, pushes him, hits him towards the steps, and then spears him into the steel steps.
That was pretty awesome.
That was the only spear, though.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
He misses another spear.
Yeah.
You hear loud Cena chants, but very high-pitched.
High-pitched. I think if you listen carefully, you can hear a Cena sucks, but it's quite low.
Yeah.
I was watching it. The people closer to the ring, the audience, they were Edge fans. You can tell whenever Edge was doing something or he was asking for cheers. Anyone in the front.
Yeah.
Was cheering on Edge. So I don't know why, but that's just how it is.
Match goes on. Nothing really interesting happens in this match. Cena gets Edge into an FU position, but Edge rakes the eyes and hits a big boot.
Well, there was a big part of the match, if I remember, was Edge choking Cena. not that amazing.
He hit a chin lock.
But he was like choking him, and Cena was like, I'm tired. And he just got up.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this. So he got up and he was okay.
Yep. Edge goes for a spear, misses it, and Cena hits a DDT. He goes for the pin, but Lita gets on the rope.
Lita was really funny because it's like she was very casual about it.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to go down. I just want to stay up here.
Yeah.
And the ref was like, oh, get down. That's what she looked like, anyways.
Yep. And Edge knocked her off the rope,
Which was also sucked because Cena saw it coming.
Yeah.
Like saw it coming. So he stood and watched Edge for like a few seconds.
Yep.
It's in the script.
Edge gets him in an FU, puts him in the STFU. Edge taps like a bitch. Title reign over. What do you think of that?
The champ is here again.
Again.
Yeah. Edge is a good wrestler. John Cena isn't. John Cena should be champ. It was a crap match. I think Vince is right to think Edge is worthy of a champion. Championship, but unfortunately, I just don't really. After watching these first two of 2006, I don't know why Cena's as popular as he is.
I think even in 2006, you can see that with a large portion of the crowd, people are already bored with him. He won the World Championship in 2005. I think
New Year's Revolution.
People hated him. Yeah.
There were boos.
So
but
even
this one, there was more cheers for some reason.
So even 7 months
kids.
after Cena won the title for the first time, people were fed up with him. And yet, 7 years later, he's still on top, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I will say is, will we see these two face each other a lot over the year?
Yeah, I know there was a ladder match.
A TLC match, I think it was.
It was TLC.
There might be a ladder match as well, actually, and a tables match. Probably a chairs match. Afterwards, there's an Edge interview. I think it's Todd Grisham says to Edge, "You lost." And
Oh, you said
Edge
about,
says, "I will knock your face off."
Yeah, and then asks Lita, and he's like, she was, what are you? Just like angry, and I didn't understand what she was saying at first.
Oh no, Lita basically goes,
Dare you ask? And then she's like, what are you doing here?
and over to the side is Hacksaw fucking Duggan. I hate
Fucking
Duggan. I hate Duggan. And he goes, I'm here on behalf of Cena. Hey! Blow me.
I don't know why
fucking
people
hate
half
Duggan.
Caesar.
I don't know why.
Cena.
I'm guessing Duggan's just lost.
Probably. He did look at.
He didn't have his wood.
He did.
I mean, how can you be with Lita and not have wood?
He did have wood.
Did he?
Yeah, he had big wood. I would. That would.
Oh, that's not right. Okay, there it is. Kurt Angle interview.
Oh yeah, you talk about this.
I haven't actually got much to say about it. Again,
I want to say that I'm starting to be a big fan of Angle's promo.
yeah, I've got to say, at the time, I wasn't a fan of Kurt Angle. But looking back, his interviews are awesome.
Funny. What? Oh, the funniest thing that he said in this. Well, one of the funny things he said that he's beat people in ways that haven't been invented yet.
That was pretty funny. He also calls Daivari a little bastard.
Yeah.
The story is Daivari's left Kurt Angle. I think Daivari cost Kurt Angle a win with Shawn Michaels on Raw.
Because you
and Kurt Angle basically killed him. And then Daivari came back with Mark Henry. Like, he bought him off Mark Molina or something. I can't remember. But yeah, so Daivari's in Mark Henry's corner this time. Who cares? It's Daivari.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kurt Angle calls Daivari a little bastard.
Pump him.
The match has a slow start. The crowd the crowd is completely silent.
Yeah, I think people were leaving at that point.
Yeah, there's empty chairs.
There was.
Daivari attacks Angle on the outside. The constant story of this one is that Mark Henry's been powering out the ankle lock. So he did it on SmackDown. He did it twice in this match.
He powered out, and I was like watching this without seeing that Battle Royale, and Kurt Angle hits the Angle Slam in this. I was like, oh wow, he picked up Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. Yeah, he did it before.
Yeah, I think so, a few times. Mark Henry powers out the ankle lock again and knocks out the ref. The ref actually takes a really good bump. I mean,
I didn't see it.
Kurt Angle pretty much elbows him in the face and he goes down like a sack of shit. So,
okay.
Props to the ref. That's a good bump.
And Kurt Angle's like, oh, the only way to take down Mark Henry.
Yeah, so the ref's out.
Is to use a steel chair.
Yep. He hits Daivari with it.
Yeah, he did, and it was a hit because you see the dent in the chair.
Yeah,
it was a pretty big dent. It was a bit broken actually.
Mark Henry takes the chair off him, but Kurt Angle hits a low blow.
Yeah.
He still doesn't win. Kurt Angle does a drop toe hold on Mark Henry, who bumps his head on the middle turnbuckle, and then Kurt Angle rolls him up. 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
Yeah.
Short match again, actually. The two main events were really short.
Great match.
It was absolutely shit, yeah.
Until lights go out and music starts to play.
Undertaker's music.
Belt hold.
Undertaker comes out in a chariot, which is actually a pretty cool image.
Well, it's always a cool image.
They say that he hasn't been seen since Armageddon 2005, where he faced Randy Orton in a Hell in a Cell match.
Don't know what happened.
Can't remember what happens at the end of that, but
Yeah.
whatever.
He comes out and strikes lightning twice.
Yep. And
Taz,
Taz,
the second time is lightning strikes and the ring breaks.
yeah, the ring breaks and Kurt Angle falls over. That's actually pretty awesome as well. And Taz goes, holy shit.
Which
and
is
it gets
out.
bleeped out, but Taz goes, holy shit. And also, the ring breaking gets the biggest cheer of the night.
Yeah, Undertaker gets the biggest show.
Yeah, by far.
Because Undertaker's awesome.
And that's it. That's Royal Rumble 2006.
Very uneventful.
Yeah, I would have to say this is, at best, a boring pay-per-view, and at worst,
One of the
it's
worst Royal
fucking
Rumbles?
terrible.
I know, I haven't seen many of the recent Royal Rumbles.
The Royal Rumble match was basically all about Rey Mysterio. The only interesting part really was the thing with Vince and Shawn Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
That's all told quite well. But the match itself was actually kind of dull. There's
Yeah.
no big surprises in like the 30 people coming in.
No.
It's basically just who was there. The first two matches, the cruiserweights were good, but it was basically, as I said, as I've been saying, it's basically just a showcase of the 6 cruiserweights and how good they are. It was a great match. That's worth checking out.
The cruiserweight one was the only one worth watching.
The Mickey James Ashley match is only really worth checking out if you're checking out the whole Mickey James and Trish Stratus story. The Royal Rumble match was disappointing. The promos in between it with Vince and the girls is creepy. The Spirit Squad suck.
Yeah, it was random.
The John Cena Edge match was disappointing and
Not worth
pretty
watching,
lame
yeah.
itself. And just not. They have much better matches.
It's unfortunate to say that there are Edge matches that you probably shouldn't see.
That's one of them.
And it's because John Cena's there.
Yeah, it's a fucking dreadful match. And Kurt Angle versus Mark Henry never really stood a chance of being that good.
Mm.
The only really great thing about this pay-per-view is The Undertaker's return.
And the cruiserweight match.
And the Cruiserweight match is worth checking out.
And don't bother watching this for Undertaker's return.
Or the Cruiserweight match, really.
Yeah, true. Just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you can.
So yeah, this was a really disappointing pay-per-view.
It
I'd
is.
actually have to go to what I'm saying. This pay-per-view sucks.
It does
And it
suck.
sucks hard.
I mean, even New Year's Revolution wasn't this bad. That was...
No, as we said, pretty much New Year's
Those
Revolution
matches.
was okay. Pretty much every
Yeah.
match there was okay. No, this was terrible. But how good would it have been for Rey Mysterio to win the Rumble and then celebrate afterwards? Just to have a big moment for Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Our next pay-per-view is No Way Out 2006, where the main event is Kurt Angle versus The Undertaker. So I was Captain Mediocrity,
I'm Mechanerd.
and we'll see you next time.
Kick off the jaw, did you see that? I heard it and saw it. And Paul London, what the hell? London's all by his lonesome. What's he thinking about? He's nuts, this kid. He'll do something wacky. Watch him. Paul London heading up to the top rope. What?